I think everyone's still working on it. So we shall begin. Let's get to this first. See how big it actually is and if it's going to take us a full stream to do it. Right, well, oh, it's all like, it's not even a full thing. Okay. Bit weird that the back half is fine. Okay, well, we'll go with that, I guess. We shall deal with what we can on the outside before we head inside for the real. Surprised they didn't just let us run the entire thing. Maybe it's the hardest like and it's technically bigger on the inside because they're not letting us run the full thing. Should have seen it all go down. The mayor and his entourage turned up in his ridiculous limousine. Damn you, mayor! Took him half an hour just to get in the car. How big was the limousine? Was it like Doug Dimmadone's hat? You know, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. What I get. shiny and clean. I was talking earlier in the week the fact that we're close to finishing Yakuza 2 and Mouse PI for Hire. We're actually getting slightly close to finishing this game as well. I know there's DLC. You know, I should probably just head down. That might be a lot easier. And it was. This floor is very bright. Oh, yeah. Get it underneath. Good thing is I don't even need to stand in it, I just need to wait for it to rotate. That noise going off super fast continuously is very pleasing to the soul. Reason why this thing isn't going off. Yeah. Yeah. Same as the other one. I can just turn around. And go. Nice. Let's see. This is a decent chunk. Can I get onto the roof from here? No, I'm gonna need a ladder. So. And not to use the ladders as much as I can. Well, needs musts. Go. Oh, separate. Maybe then. Why is that message not come up for me? That's weird. Right, I see. That's not working. I have to check that. Because I need turn it off first. Hamburger, you want double cheese? You also want mustard. I'm probably going to get this card pack wrong, so apologies for that, separate. Come on, put it down. I hate this thing. Okay, you made a sound which should be good. Okay, perfect. 5 stars. Right, I need to... reconnect these things to the multi-chat. Seconds. I knew there was one thing I forgot to bloody check. Is that going to connect? Right, we need some tests. Hold on. YouTube chat test. Did that come up? It did. Hooray! It didn't completely break something. Twitch chat. Test. Test. It works both ways. Perfect. Yeah, Seppi, how we doing? Hope all is good. Who knew that changing your name on something would bugger up the settings for just about everything? Hooray! Things you love to see. I wondered what that was there. I wondered if my PC was making a weird noise, but it's a keyboard. Just didn't put that together until just now. Alive and existing. Well, you know, some days that's a win. Hope you're doing good regardless, bud. Oh, it doesn't make sounds when I go on it. Aw, that's not fun. You're not fun. See my great grandmother with my family on for Mother's Day. Oh, it's Mother's Day in other places of the world. I forgot about that. So we had ours like back in March. Was it March? I swear it was back in March. I was only have a good day tomorrow. That's the main thing. Right, apologies, you're about to hear a lot of piano notes. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Hit all the... Wait, what was the achievement? Go Steam! Hit all the giant piano keys in order from low to high. Huh. Bit of an easy one. We'll take it though. I do need to go back to previous levels and look through the achievements of this game. Apparently the mayor was in a bad mood already after the duck, and I go, what was weird? Yeah. Interesting. I'm trying to remember, Seppi, you're in Australia, aren't you? So it's... Oh, so I guess it's technically just on Sunday morning. That's right, isn't it? I swear, trying to remember what everyone's from is such a pain sometimes. Stupid time zones. Para, we don't. Where is it you're from, Seppi? I know you've said the bajillion times, but I'm trying to actually remember. Because of the whole Mother's Day thing. Vibing nothing in Burgertown. Nice. So, Para, speaking of Burger Town, I noticed there's an Activision sale on Steam. A whole bunch of the Call of Duty games are on sale. Sorry, it's hard to hear you. I can only hear the screams of my sister as she'd been shot with arrows and vertical controls. Interesting. No, I was just... you're from Australia, aren't you? Yeah. Aye. So yeah, it's just when you said tomorrow, because I was like, isn't it Sunday there for you already? Or just about Sunday, I guess. That's why I was saying stupid time zones. My brain gets thrown for a loop trying to remember all the... Australia's basically 12 hours ahead, but you know, American can be anywhere from 5 to 9 hours behind. My brain! Oh, so you're only 9 hours ahead, alright. So I guess you can be like 9 to 12 hours ahead. Is that technically a bit... I guess that's kinda like the same amount of time as like Japan and stuff? I really should look into like major time zone differences. I just know that like America's generally like 5 to 9 hours behind. I know that most of Europe is ahead of us in the UK, apart from the likes of Portugal, Spain, and well, Spain's still 1 hour ahead. I just wish each country would like settle on an agreed amount of time. It would make things so much easier. It's something about steaming burgers. I mean, we are making burgers over here. Maybe that's what you heard. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of the Call of Duty stuff on sale on Steam. The Activision sale. Although I am partially tempted. I think that's almost everything right here. Let's take this, put that there for now. But it's COD though. Yeah, I mean... I did re-download Black Ops 3 for the PlayStation the other day, but then I remembered I don't have the Season Pass on the PlayStation because I used to play on PC and Xbox, so I don't know if the Season Pass is ever going to go on sale on the PlayStation, but when it does, it's the first thing I'm probably going to grab it. As well know, Black Ops 3 Zombies is basically the peak of zombies. There's some smudges there. Okay. Superman, are we done? Yeah, right, there is a new name. Thought it was time for a little bit of a rebrand. Hey, myth. Right, double with 12. New name, yep. New name indeed. It's not like anyone has said anything at all about what's going on behind the scenes, nothing at all. I will merely say no comment. Hey Matt, yeah, I'm doing not too bad. Try to have a nice chill weekend. We do have a double Saturday stream for a change. It's been a while. We shall be doing a teeny bit of gambling. A game that just recently came out. My comment on your lack of comment is, of course, your privacy respect. I guess at some point I will. I don't know. What's the best way to describe things? I guess the only way to say it is, at some point I will be happy to give my side of things when all is said and done. But yeah. Don't have to do things around. Yeah. I guess technically I would have to give my perspective on things. Because for the most part, that's the only perspective I have, is my perspective. So, yeah. How far am I into Power Wash? We are... it's hard to see because of the... We are pretty much 3/4 of the way through. I now can't remember where I had this, so I'm just going to put it here. There is the Caldera Chronicles, there is the DLC pack, which I'm probably not going to get. Try not to linger on the top. Yeah, it's all good, bud. I'm assuming people will want to talk about it at some point, but yeah. So I'm 3/4 of the way through the main story. There is the Caldera Chronicles. There's the DLC, which I don't really plan on getting because I haven't watched Adventure Time. There is a second DLC set up. I don't know if I can see it here. There is a second DLC set up, which I probably will end up getting. Is that the first game? I'm not too sure. I never really got the DLCs for the first game. But the only DLCs so far for this game is the Adventure Time. And this one soon, which I will probably end up getting. But yeah, considering I haven't really watched Adventure Time, I don't really see the point in getting the DLC. Well, to be fair, much like the first game, I did stop after that and moved on to something else, so... Although technically I did move on to this, so... yeah, we'll need to find something to fill in. I do have a bunch of random games that will eventually take the place of this. And we do have stuff like Crowd Control on Saturdays. You can always jump into it. Can I have cheeseburger? No, you can have a regular burger because you didn't ask for cheese specifically. Yin them too. Twice for it. Hey, said I would done. Bingo. What? So I take it everyone was happy yesterday with the whole Discord outage thing. I picked a hell of a time to try and change all my settings. That's all I'm gonna say. That was so much fun. Discord for the most part was down for me for like a good 2 hours. I want to say. It was not handy because that's when I was trying to change everything. Which is behaving for me at the moment, so I'm here. Oh, what is? I did have. That's the one thing I forgot to do when I changed my names was double check the multi chat for Twitch and YouTube. So that's why at first I didn't see Seppi's messages when I started, but that has now been sorted. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I've not been sneezing more because a lot of places have been cutting grass near the house, so kind of surprised that I'm not. Because I used to think for the most time that I didn't have hay fever, and then there was like a good few years in a row that I ended up getting it. I've not had it this year so far, so hopefully that is a good. Right, we'll do the slide in a minute. Your cats are congested. There we go. The last thing you need. Oh, I must be missing it underneath. There we go. Especially as I have it sneezing in my hair. Just chuck them in one of those inflatable balls and let them roll about. Right. Start cleaning the rest of this tune out. There we go. Lovely. Oh. Well, now that we've got a bit of a chat going, what's everyone up to this weekend? What are the plans? What are we all up to then? Oh, I should have cleaned this. Ultimate gaming plans. Oh, some D&D. That sounds good. How far are you into your D&D thing? What is your character? Or are you the DM? Human kind of 70s monstrosity. Yeah, nice. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, maybe I can jump into that after Power Wash is finished. Might have to be one of the options. Okay, looking not too shabby. I most likely have a vote in the Discord as to what we play to replace Power Wash. I usually have a vote in there for most things that we do, so. You fail arouse and gets at the limo, all irritable, dismissively swanning around, nonchalantly waving the crowd as if no one remembers how he almost brought this town to its knees. Well, that got folks' backs up. I can imagine. Stupid mayor. Trying to kill us in the last game and all that. Today my character is Sea Elf Ranger. Alright, one of my characters is Ghost of an Eladrin Cleric bound to a coin. 1 coin to rule them up. I am a bit... Hang on, there. I have done most of this outside and we're only at 40%. That is slightly worrisome. Which means there's going to be a lot of guff in here to clean. As for myself, if you have seen the schedule, we are streaming again tonight. We are playing Gamble with your friends, giving that a go. And then tomorrow, as always, we have the Minecraft Discord server, where we are almost at the end of Season 1. We should be fighting the 8th gym leader tomorrow, and then getting set up for the Elite 4. Yeah, I heard you up there. Shush. Yeah. Alright, let's have a quick check. Oh yeah, also I bought the new gloves. I don't know if you can see the sort of 80s party. Hi Cram, with a tier 1, 32 months in a row, 58 in total. Jesus. How we doing, bud? Oh. Quick drink. Balcony doorways. Is there anything? Yep, stuff at 95, 99%. 7%. But still a lot in the ticket booth. That's what I want to see. Half asleep, oh god. Damn it, just the little things that I keep missing. Stayed up too late playing Portal 2. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, we replayed Portal 2, was it at Christmas? What am I still missing here? Hey, said about that. Wait, why are those not coming up? Did those show up in chat, Sarah? I mean, thank you for the 200 bits, much appreciated. That puts you in first place for the month. For Ulysses. Much appreciated. Right, what am I still missing? Kinda. I never really look at them too much, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Always appreciated it. Right, what am I still missing that I had highlighted? Nothing, Robcott. Perfect. Right. 43%, and I believe it is now time. Oh. To head inside. One wall complete. Also, yeah, hopefully everyone has seen it by now. The announcement was going to be the new, well, I say the new Star Fox game, the updated Star Fox game, coming out at the end of next month. And I personally cannot wait. cannot wait to be flying through the Lylat system again. Losing my mind that Star Wars DLC is released on your birthday next month. Yeah, they've not given us a date yet, which is a bit annoying. It would be nice if they give us a bit of info. Sides are clear. Cowards didn't show Crystal on the direct. What do you mean? Oh, on the Star Fox one? I mean, they kind of showed it during the multiplayer, the 4v4, but I mean, everybody's favourite character is Star Wolf, right? Can't let you do that, Star Fox. What I got? Don't know there were that many characters, to be honest. Yeah, there's the OG4. God, now I'm gonna bloody forget some. The OG4, the Star Wolf 4. I mean, technically, you could count Fox's dad. The pig in Star Wolf was part of the OG team with Fox's dad. He betrayed. You've got Bill, who fights on the third easy planet. Then you've got the girl that likes Falco, cat. I'm pretty sure there's at least one or two more. Share the Switch 2 now. Well, I mean, some might say, Icron, you might want to hurry that up because prices are starting to go up for the Switch 2 soon. After a minute though, I wasn't prepared for the sheer scale of the backlit. Let's process. I've been planning for weeks. Every present was carrying a dish, and every dish was one of the meals. No, I missed it. Oh, also, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently there are talks for some DLC for Pokemon Pokopia, which means I really should go back to that game and try and finish off stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, since we stopped streaming it, I have not touched it. I've wanted to go back to it a little bit, but other stuff keeps coming up, and I just don't know. But yeah, there is proposed talks, I think, to have DLC in Photopia. I don't think it's meant to come out until either the end of the year or the start of next year, from what I've seen, which does give me a bit of time. Because I do need to go back to that game and backlog. Yeah, I have a very big backlog of games. And I also have a backlog of games that I've still yet to buy as well. I think my Steam wish list is at about almost 250 games now that I'm looking at. And that's not even counting the ones I have on the Switch, on the PlayStation. Yeah. There's a lot I want to play, but very little time. How big is my Steam library? My Steam library probably has... 746 plus 48, so there's roughly 800 games in my Steam library. To be fair though, a lot of them back in the day came from stuff like Humble Bundles and that, so... If it's not like a first day purchase that I get on Steam, I usually wait till it's like slightly discounted and part of a bundle. Like, I will say out of those like 800, like hardly any of them are downloaded. Like, I'd say maybe at max like 15 of them are downloaded right now. I mean, I'm playing 2 of them right now, so... That up on the second floor. Yeah, because I did get a lot of like game bundles, a lot of them I haven't touched. Most of the games on my library I have played at some point. Not all of them. Here's actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep what I was about to say. I was gonna say here's a best case, worst case scenario, but I'm gonna leave that in terms of games that have to play. Mainly because of what I keep seeing in the news, the possibility of my worst case, best case scenario is possibly fast approaching again. Give me notice now, I haven't seen anything at the gamble game, I'm going in blind. Oh yeah, for tonight. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, for the most part, I think... Well, I'll not explain too much of it, you can sort of figure it out as we go along. I've watched some people play it a little bit, but I've not, like, been completely interested in the stream whilst they are playing it, shall we say. So it's been on in the background, and I've noticed. I've not like personally watched, but I've noticed. Let's... But yeah, now that the summer months are coming in, hopefully I'll be able to run quite a few game events over the weekends for folk. We can chill out and enjoy some gaming. Again, bringing it back to the start of stream, it's just a pain in the ass with time zones. A lot of folk that watch me have varying different time zones, which can scupper plans sometimes. As soon as the first egg went flying, it all kicked off. To escape the barrage, the mayor fled into my funhouse of all places. Need to go back at Peking Golf at some point. Yeah, oh that's right, I was meant to put up a new event for the new golf map that came out. Yeah, once tonight's and next week's events are done, we'll get some more looked into. Try and get some more votes going in the Discord to see what folk want to play. But yeah, again with time zones, it's just a pain in the ass to get stuff going on during the week. There we are. We're almost at 2/3, and we are okay. An hour 20 into stream. Okay, so we might be able. Hopefully, the next job after this is a quick one. We can hopefully get 2 jobs done today. That would be ideal. It's easier than nothing there. I thought it'd be, well, it technically is easier to do it this way, but it's a bit slower. Really what we need right now. Okay, flooring done. Bingo. Right. Now for the roof. Sounds like there's a door upstairs. It's interesting. That wasn't back on the multi-channel. If you're evident. Double fried, you want? Double fried, 2 cheese, onion. Yeah, I've done alright, bud. Right, double fried, cheese. Onion. Mustard. Mayo. Hot pot. Made the noise, which means that's correct. Perfect. You don't want a drink. It's fine. You thought you had the Cthulhu skin. Okay. Double fried meal. Yep. Double fried cheese. Now that's only 4 items, which means you don't get a card, but knowing my luck, I've probably made a mistake. Nope, I have not. Phew. Say that. Right, nobody order after this because I need to restock after. So you want that, you want this. You don't want drinks, you can have that. You want mustard. Mayo. Oh wait, mustard and mayo counts as... You know what, I'm gonna take the hit with this one. I know this one's gonna be wrong. Sorry Sarah, but you're not getting any cards, because I forgot about the... Oh no, you made... Okay. I thought that was wrong. Never mind. Phew. I thought I mucked that up. Apparently, I did not. You're only meant to get cards if it's 5 different things that are with the burger. Yeah, if the character makes a sound as they take the burger away, then you've got it right. So that's why I was a bit afraid though. My card collection going on anyway. So we've got all 6 commons, we've got 4 of the rares, I guess, or the uncommons. You know what? I'm gonna reward myself. I'm gonna open a few. Nope, commons. Oh. That's a new one. Hey. One more. Just kidding. One more. Just kidding. One more. Ah, I've got that one. Damn it. Oh. Goodbye, common cards that I don't need. Ah, no, they're going everywhere. I didn't think I opened that many, I'm not gonna lie. Ah. But here's the thing, I don't have anything to buy. There are no new things, so I might as well open some packs. I do want to finish this card collection at some point. I'll go till I get another uncommon card. Damn it! I got the same one again. Stupid mage. Son of a bitch. Oh well. It's fine. We'll make more money from burgers at some point. That's what I'm missing. Oh, get more sounds. Interesting. kind of expecting some like a real tune or something. I don't know. Check that I've actually cleaned them properly. Going felt out on birds being spies. I mean, maybe on some. That would explain why a lonely magpie keeps showing up. Everywhere I go, I see him. Said good morning to the bird and then whispered that's all. Well, I mean, you're supposed to wait till you're out of earshot. You know, animals have better hearing, so you know you need to be pretty far away. Let me quickly check if the sound buttons are all done. Oh wait, will they come under large sound buttons? Or... Okay, maybe I've done them. Shut this door before we venture further in. You have been copyright strike. Close enough. Yeah, I couldn't make it exactly like the real thing, otherwise, you know, it would sound too good. So. That's still one of my ultra pet peeves is music in video games getting copyright strike. Every so often I'll check back on streams just to have a look at stuff, and then I'll just see the famous old thing, oh, copyright claim, and I'll be like, go away. Like, you have put music in a video game to be heard thousands, if not bajillions, if not trillions of times. And surely you know about this little tiny thing called streamers and streaming. So surely people are going to play your music on stream. It's just such a pain. Uploading a great clip and the music kills it. Yeah. My response to all those claims when I put them in is just like, it's game music, what do you want? Like, if you don't want your music to be heard, don't put it in a game. Stupid. It's just as easy as that. Oh my god, people are gonna be playing a game and listening to my music? That sounds bad. That doesn't sound like a win at all. And if they hear a good song, then they might go and listen to more of that artist and go and buy stuff from them. Yeah, that's definitely a bad idea. We shouldn't let that happen. I think that stuff just hurts my brain sometimes. It's like, you have an easy win here, why not take it? Why do you be dumb? How dare they use the in-game audio we designed for in-game audio? I know. How dare they listen to the music that we specifically put into this game? How could we? How could you? Danes apologise for Lazar championing that kind of mindset multiple times. I don't know, the whole music thing just... As people will probably have heard me say a bajillion times in streams and Discords, like, the amount that some people pay for, like, concert tickets and folk is just, like, stupid. Like, I get it's an experience and that, but, I mean, a CD costs like a tenner. Yeah. I mean, you look at the big ones, you look at the likes of, I think recently there was Coachella, and a lot of the stuff that was coming out of Coachella was like, oh, influencers want to go and actually stream the actual event. It's like, well, you're not actually going for the music, you're going there technically to work and stream. Purpose of the concert itself. Said I'll do you one better. The last time I saw people live for music was in 2006. And that's because I was over in America. And that's a whole other story about why I was in America in 2006. Can't remember if I actually told that story on stream. About why I was in America in 2006. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, was exactly 20 years ago. Well, almost, you know, like 20 years ago. Oh, the sounds are back. Yeah, I can't remember if I've just told it in Discord or if I've mentioned it on stream. I can save it for another time. It's its own story in itself. But yeah, that's the last time I saw music live. It was almost 2 decades. Meanwhile, Ikram was at a concert last week. And Myth probably has about 7 concerts lined up as we speak. Oh, that's the same door. Okay, they reuse the door. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're actually almost done. I know the joke about world tours is like 30 cities in the US and 30 cities across the rest of the globe. Yeah, when they say world tour and then they don't leave the continent that they're on is very interesting. More than 7 consoles on the same. Yeah, well, I mean, it was a rough estimate. Get the cats again outside. What about 10% left? We're getting there. Question: why are there sounds up in the ceiling when nobody's going to be able to touch those buttons? I just thought that whilst I was cleaning that. How are people going to be? Does this look bouncy? No. Why are these up there? That's so stupid. Those are the most pointless buttons I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of buttons. Puzzles. Professor Layton. I always wanted to get into Professor Layton, especially on the likes of the DS and that, but I never got round to playing any of those games. But we do lose ourselves in a good puzzle game every now and again. I mean, remember Blueprints? That's another game I do actually need to finish, quote unquote. There's still a couple of achievements I haven't got. Or trophies, because it's on the PlayStation. Yeah, I do need to have a look and see if there are more Blueprints-esque puzzle games, because I do miss destroying my brain looking at at puzzles like that. Maybe we'll get really lucky and there'll be a sequel to Blueprints. fucking lose our minds all over again. Oh my goodness. There's a Professor Layton game coming out near the end of the year, most likely, which is 7th installment, but it's on the PC. Oh, it's on the PC. Okay. That could pique my interest. Yeah, it's been a while since we've played a good puzzle game. I need to have a... Oh, I need to have a look about for a puzzle game. Oh, there was this wee bit that led to this. I completely forgot about this lot of it. GDQ having a French speedrun event. Someone was playing 9 Souls with 9 bits or roguelike. Yeah, that came out in the PlayStation Plus recently. I haven't had the chance to look at it yet. Also has the composer of some of the Studio Ghibli movies, especially Hell's Moving Castle, many other releases. Okay. Maybe give that a shift out. See what it's all about. I need to find more anime to watch as well. I kind of thought there was going to be like the Gelling Good series out this season, but there's not really, which is annoying. Okay, we're down to 3. Wiggle room wall, small sliding door slot, double vestibule sliding door. I did not mean to close that door on myself. Oh. Yeah, that was kind of a big miss, I'm not gonna lie. 1 out of 3 done. Two out of 3 done. Wee. Is it downstairs or up? Oh no, it's upstairs. God damn it. Okay, very good. Hey, Power Rush, are you free to come up and wash our ski resort? Ooh. Hey, Burger. One drink. One set of cards. Right, what do you actually want? Lettuce, onion, cheese. I want a triple fry. Lettuce, onion, cheese, tomato sauce, and mustard. Right, all things going well. I think that is us. We got the noise. Which means we were correct. Alright. I'll put the album away for now. Not lacking on anything just now. Change the song, whatever. Right, Funhouse complete. So this is going to be mostly complete for about 20 seconds, and then I'm going to hide inside for a while. Yeah. My God, he's not doing anything. Right, bank balance, we have 4,000. We also got... Where was the new one? Hey, there it is. The Funhouse. I'm still on the disco, been distracted with other games. Completely understandable. What can we get? So everything here we have already got. Apart from this. Oh wait, no, those are sellback prices. Still need to buy that. I think that's an achievement, is to complete something with that, which I can do. So I'm gonna buy. I will get the extension. I'll get the soap just in case. Yeah, I believe there's an achievement to do a task with just that triple, which I'm not going to do that now. The ski center, oh, that's a lot of money, which makes me feel like this one's going to take a lot of time. So chances are we'll start this one today and then we'll finish it off next time. Oh boy, we might have... What do you mean, Icron? What do you mean we might have issues? What do you mean? I don't usually talk in Discords except, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Flip. I'm trapped. Flip. Help. Get me out of here. I think I need to clean all this before it'll let me out. I turned on my PC and the keyboard doesn't respond. Oh, that's always fun. Oh, actually... We have soap again. Well, it is the ski resort, so, you know. Yeah, maybe should have mentioned that even the cable car itself was a bit clogged up. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad I was trapped in here and you now decided to tell me that. Idiot. We have to watch the entire gondola to free the sensors before we can get into it. I kind of figured that out. Thanks. Absolute idiot. Always get the full instructions before you begin a task. I did, Superman, I did. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, you literally have to complete it. That's why it's giving me completion tasks at the top right now. window frame. I just bloody cleaned that. Hooray! Bingo, out you pop. Oh, speaking of COD Zombies earlier on, it's bloody the Rising track. We're free! Escape! Run! Ah, let me out! Okay, this is a pretty big area. Yeah, this is definitely going to take a bit longer than the time we have left to do. Oh boy. Okay, we'll work with what we've got. As always, we will stick to the outside first, and then we shall move in. We'll start with this little outside bit first. Done that. But yeah, we will stop this part of the way through because I'm not going to be able to get this all done today. How long is roughly left? About 3/4 of an hour. We can definitely give this a decent stab before we're done. Most of the outside clear. Well, I say most of the outside clear. Your name change just found. Yeah, although I don't know, when I put the new name in as just itself, it tells me that the YouTube channel doesn't exist, which is weird. So, K13 VS, or I guess maybe Kievs or Key VS. I don't know which way you want it pronounced. Cheers for the follow, much appreciated. Hope you are doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome to the power washing experience. Yeah, I kind of mentioned it earlier in the stream, Sarah. I'm not going to comment right now on things, but I guess eventually I will have to give my perspective of things. It's probably the easiest way to put it right now. Yeah, you're all good. Just putting it out there that there will be a time and a place. Well, right now is probably not that time or place. Will there be a burger and a pint? Well, maybe we'll just head to the Winchester and wait for this whole thing to blow over, you know? Right, let's head up here at the spa first. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Oh, you didn't ask for double cheese, so you're only getting single cheese. Damn it. I think I got marked down because of that. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, double cheese. You got a bot. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go back on and open my free packs. Okay, we still got the sound at least. Okay, apparently I've just off the leaderboard now. Awesome. Yeah, that Bonsley is something else. Yeah, I do need to go and do my free packs after this. I'm still missing, I want to say like 7 or 8 cards from the base set of stuff. If anyone is friends on the TCG Pocket, I do have them all set to the wish list on the off chance you guys do need anything on there. Because as you do know, I do open a lot of packs each month, so if you are looking to trade, as long as I have enough to trade, then I'm happy. Alright, I guess I need to go get a new. That's not really nice. John. Hopefully you can Amazon next day something. Or... Does it still work, or is it completely shot? Turns on, but only like 6 keys worth. Yeah. Well, you might want to get your key beans in for tonight then. Either that or go and run and grab a keyboard now. Good job. Fair enough. Actually, you saying that does remind me, I do need to get a spare mouse at some point, in case the one I have breaks. Because I do have a bunch of spares. See you in a bag, Grant. Happy shopping. Yeah, so to avoid what Icon is going through the now, I do have a bunch of spares of, well, I say a bunch of spares of stuff. I have a spare of things. And I just remembered I don't have a spare mouse in the cupboard, so I am going to have to try and get a spare mouse at some point. Headsets the vein of my existence. Yeah, So, yeah, currently right now I have... I don't have a spare mouse, I do need to get one of those. I have a spare keyboard. I have a spare mouse mat, I have a spare headset, spare Switch controller, spare Xbox controller, spare PlayStation controller. Just in case anything goes wrong. Because the Xbox controls I used to go through like once, pretty much a year. It was mental. In fact, I think I've still got a spare 360 controller, wired 360 controller lying about somewhere. But yeah, the only things I don't have them now are a spare mouse and a spare microphone, I think, for the only thing listening to them. Which I will need to get set up with Shopify, just in case anything happens to the ones I'm using. If something does happen, then it is nice to have a spare, and I don't need to worry too much, especially if I've got stuff like streams going on. That's done. Yeah, it makes sense for me to have a spare of most things, just to be safe. Yeah, I'm still well. I'm probably not as used to it now, but I was very used to the 360 controller. In fact, for the longest time, it was my actual preferred controller out of everything I've probably used. But now that I use the PlayStation, it feels weird going back to Xbox. I would say if it's either split or the button inputs are different, but it's both at the same level. Switch to Xbox. Yeah, the Switch controller I have difficulty with a lot of the time because the buttons are in the wrong place. Hold on, I've actually got the Switch. My Switch controller here. So, was was it? Yeah, A and B are in the wrong place. Oh yeah, it's a straight swap. A and B are in the wrong place, and X and Y are in the wrong place. Yeah. A lot of the time when I play Switch games with controller, you will probably notice like a half second lag or something of me trying to remember where the button is. Because I always go to press a button and I have to look down and it's like, is that the right button? That is generally why I don't play anything too button mash demanding on the Switch, because I'm just so used to it on a different controller. What about? We still got half an hour to go. Oh, we probably could get a decent amount here. Complete. My only problem is I don't want to leave the remaining streams of this game now as just half-finished projects, which is going to be annoying. I would rather finish streams with projects done and then straight into the next one the following time. But I guess the projects do get bigger the further into the game we go, so I guess it's bound to happen. I mean, the end of the first game we had that, what, like 6 hour one? Or it was closer to 7 hours by the time we were actually done. But yeah, because of the button mapping on the Switch, my Switch game catalog could probably be like 3 times bigger than it is right now, but yeah, just due to the button mapping. I always see a game on sale on the Switch, and then I have to remind myself, is that going to be like button mashy? Because I could probably just get it on a different, I could get it on Steam or something, and save myself hassle. lunch after this, because as is tradition, I didn't have lunch before this stream, so in about half an hour I'm going to be raiding the fridge to see what I can. And I'm starting to get bloody hungry. I forgot that the spam at and thing. I probably shouldn't do too much of the building. Let's just bring up the doors, done it. We'll save the building for next time. Right. %. Tell you what, I didn't used to know a thing about space, but since opening the place, I'm really getting into stuff. Yeah, I guess there won't be too many natural lights about here, so high up. Down in Fumero, we can only ever see 6 or 7 stars max. Is that a 6-7 joke? I hope not. Up here we can see hundreds of them. I really hope that wasn't a 6-7 joke. Oh, there's nothing more infuriating than that. Let me get that ladder out the way, let me get this out the way. And that's where you stay. Anyway. Got a great sauce recipe. Sounds good. Southern, it's good. I mean, that does track. I'm near Memphis, I'd have a second should make a trip to museums. As long as you've got a couple nearby, then, you can always make a day of it. Something different. Hate crossing the Mississippi River Bridge. Is it a pain? to say there was probably bits inside that I hadn't done yet. Right, so we'll keep around this. Bingo. Okay, quarter of the way through, not too bad. We've got a nice little area out here done. We have done all this back. Oh yeah, it's fine. These barrels do not count. It's fine. Exit, but I'm already outside. Right, how much more of the outside do we still have? There's all these chairs. Okay. We might not finish the... Finish the outside at least. Didn't realise I just went into focus mode there. I was too busy trying to clean these things. Wasn't saying anything. Must get this done. That shadow's very annoying. Already. However, we only have 10 minutes left. Can we clear all this in 10 minutes? Sure as hell try. Table done. Okay, should be able to finish off this teeny little bit before we and given that it's taken us about say close to an hour to get about a third of this done, looks like this is going to take up most of the next time. So hopefully the next job after this is a pretty simple one. Twitch works when I don't give them money. I'm surprised there isn't a pay-to-watch experience on Twitch at this point, to be honest. Although I guess being a sub means you miss out on ads and stuff, so... Done. Oh, looks like we're finishing up with it. Oh, missed you. One of these days, Myth, you're going to remember stuff. One of these days. That's why we can't have nice things. You know what? You're just getting all three sauces because I don't know what the mystery one is. So. You don't like it? That's on you. Well, you didn't like it, so. And down we go. It's fine, Myth. It's not like I've told you several times to put in custom commands that's in the pin message. That's totally not happened. I've totally not told you to do that. But yeah, we shall leave it there for today. We are 35% of the way through the ski resort. Done a not bad job at cleaning up some of it, but we still have we still have a little bit to go. Can I ride this and get all the way up to the top? Hey, we can. And then I've got the roof as well. Okay, so yeah, we've got all this to do next time, but that won't be for a couple of weeks. Well, so yeah, we managed to complete the funhouse today, and we have started on the ski resort. We are slowly but surely getting through the story of this. And maybe one day we'll find the gem again. But we will finish things up for now. So if that's closed, I can exit that. So I know no one else can order a burger. As always, we will finish things up over on YouTube first, so the VOD is safe. So to those on YouTube, we will see you later.